Hey everybody, this is Devon, Bandison. Peace. I want to take a few minutes because this issue about getting stuck has come up both in my global game changer community and also with some of my clients. So I'm sure all of us have felt stuck in one way or the other, right? Whether it's a goal that you want to achieve, whether it's starting a business or improving your relationship with your spouse or maybe writing a book, there's this feeling of like, I'm stuck. And I'm going to give you the 2-question game plan on how to get unstuck. Okay? So here's the 2-question game plan. First, you want to start and be clear of a time frame that you want to create something. Right? So say, in 6 months, I want to be able to have started my side hustle, for instance. Or within 6 months, I want to have a whole different relationship with my spouse that is around love and compassion and communication. Or within a year, I want to have a published book. So get that goal in your head and write down what is it you want to create and the time frame. Once you get that down, I want you to go back to that and ask the second question, the second game plan question, which is if you went 6 months from now and didn't achieve that goal, what would be the reasons? In other words, how would you keep that goal out? How are you keeping the goal out? So if I didn't publish the book in 1 year's time, what would be the reasons? Now write those reasons down. I didn't block out time to write every day. I wasn't consistent. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Once you have that second list of how you're keeping it out, you've taken full responsibility for your role in it. Then from that point, you have a template to create agreements around. So if the reason is I didn't block out time to write the book, or I didn't spend date nights with my spouse and improve our communication, then you want to take a calendar out and start creating that. If it's not in the calendar, it's not scheduled, it may not happen. So from that list of how you're keeping it out and why it wouldn't happen, you want to now jump into agreements with yourself. And this happens in businesses too. I go into a lot of Fortune 100 businesses and we spend the whole first day on what do you want to achieve and how would you keep it out? And then I go from that second list and I go back, okay, what are the agreements we need to create? So I was in the finance industry. Say one of the goals they had was we need to hire a new trader. And the reason was we wouldn't put the ad in, we wouldn't interview in a timely manner, we wouldn't train them. And then I went back to each one. Who's responsible for putting the ad in? Okay, Gail, what date can you put the ad in by? And I put a by when, a date. Who's responsible for interviewing the employee? John, what date will you do it after the ad, someone responds to the ad? Within a week. And we put that down and we've had clear agreements to move towards our goal. And that 2-question game plan is a game changer. It will get you clear and get you unstuck. So remember, if there's a goal, if there's something you want to achieve and you feel stuck, the major question of the 2-question game plan is, how am I keeping it out? Once you know how you keep it out and the reasons why it wouldn't happen, then you could create clear agreements that will help you get there. All right? Well, that's it. Listen, if you want to check us out, we're on the Global Game Changer community, a free community on Facebook that we have a lot of people from 22 different countries around the world, all about personal and professional development. Come check us out. It's a free 3-question application and hope to see you soon. Peace. Get unstuck.